Hey everybody. Today is exactly 2 weeks until my gastric bypass surgery. I'm I'm really excited. I am. But every day it gets closer. I get even more and more nervous. I'm like, is this the right thing for me? Um, is it gonna work? I'm like, my biggest fear is that I'm this weird, like person who doesn't lose weight doing the surgery. Like, I know that makes no sense, but yeah. Um, so I started my protein shake diet, and right now I'm replacing 2 meals with protein shakes instead, and just having one regular healthy meal a day. Um, haven't weighed myself. I try to stay away from the scale, because I have a history of um, bulimia when I was a teenager. So um, I got into the habit of just not checking the scale ever. So that's why I don't really post numbers or anything. But of course, once I do my surgery, I'll be looking at the scale and um, with the doctor and monitoring it at least once a week. So yeah, my protein shake diet's going good. As for my work situation, I had posted a video about a mess that was happening, that they were gonna let me go, and because they couldn't give me the time off for my surgery. But I took the video down because they are working with me. My director and manager were discussing my situation and talking to HR and trying to, you know, help me as best they can. So right now if I can get back to work within um, no more than 4 weeks out, then I get to keep my job. So I'm hoping that recovery goes good. I'll feel great. I'll take those 4 weeks off and be back to work. To do what I do. So I have my pre-op appointment. I made that on July 31st at 10:30 a.m. and the 30th would be the last day of work for me. So I have those few days to prepare. My mom's coming up to see me. She's going to be staying the first week that I'm out of surgery with me, which is really nice because I definitely don't want to be by myself. Um, right now I'm just cleaning a lot. I'm trying to get all my laundry done because I have piles and piles of clothes. Um, right now I'm working on my last week of school before surgery, so I'll be finishing up my finals this week, and then I have a whole month off for surgery, which is great because I'll be off of school and work. All I get to focus on for the first month is my surgery and my health and just getting used to this whole, life change as best as I can. And I have been walking a lot. Haven't really had time to go to the gym or do strenuous exercises like aerobic type. I've gone swimming a few times, which has helped. And after surgery, I do plan to do a lot of walking. So, especially with my mom and my boyfriend, just every chance we get, we're just going to go for a walk if we're not doing anything better than just sitting here and watching TV. What else? I am drinking Premier Protein. So that is the protein shake I'll be drinking before and after surgery. It has 30 grams of protein. It comes in chocolate, which is my favorite, strawberries and cream, which I got. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad, and vanilla. Um, I'm not a big fan of vanilla, so I will probably never try that one. But so I'm drinking 2 of those a day, which after surgery I'll be needed to drink 2 of them a day, slowly but surely too, because I need at least 60 grams of protein every day, said by my doctor. So I'll be doing that, loading up on cases at my apartment. A nice thing is that I don't have to move right now at this second. So everything's where it's at. I'm just cleaning. I'm just getting rid of old stuff that, I don't want to clutter up my room. I want it to be open and free for me. Um, so that I have a nice environment to come back to after surgery. So I might be moving at the end of August. I don't know. It all depends if I can make it back to work in time for 4 weeks. So yeah. That's gonna be. I'm not gonna stress about it though because I talked to my manager and she was really reassuring that if I need more than 4 weeks, um, just to do what's best for me and my health. And everybody else has been telling me that too. My job and school, that's the last should be the last thing on my mind. Right now I really need to focus on my health and getting through this whole surgery because I am young. This is a really big lifestyle change and I can't afford to get distracted by it, or it's really scary because it's like this is really like a life or death kind of situation. Like after surgery, especially if I don't follow everything to the T that they tell me to, I could blow up this whole experience for me. Like not only will I be unhealthy, but my stomach is going to be so small that if I eat the foods that I'm not supposed to really early, I could die from it, which is scary. But at the same time, it's like it's come to this point where I've tried everything in my life to lose weight. This is the third time I'm actually approaching the surgery. The first two times, the first time I was a little kid, I was like 12, and they told my mom she has to have this surgery. I think I was 12. I weighed um close to like maybe a 200 pounds, if not more. I'm pretty sure it was like 200. Yeah, or 216. I know like certain numbers because I was there for a long time, so I know certain numbers. Like I was always like 180, 216, 244, and like that's how I know the scale. Um, yeah, so I was really heavy. They wanted my mom to do it. She said no. She was like she's too young. She can't. I want her to be able to make this decision on her own if she is going to do it. So I'm going to wait until she's older. And then I turned 18 and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should do it. And I went for it and I got through all the appointments. But when it came down to preparing, 6 months before surgery for the insurance, I just said, you know what? I'm still too young. I want to try other things. I want to try everything before it comes to this. Um, and yeah, at that point, I was probably like say I was 18, I was at least like 270, 280, around there, which, was a lot of weight. And that's when I did Jenny Craig for 2 years, and I lost weight, but I gained it back. Like, it didn't really show me how to be off of Jenny Craig. Once you stop eating the meals, not just Jenny Craig, but I mean, like, any of those programs, once you stop eating the meals, you're, like, stuck. Um, and now I'm 21. I started looking into it as soon as I turned 21. I was like, you know what? I really need to do something. Like I really need help, especially when it gets closer. Like we're thinking about getting married and having kids, and I can't have kids right now that I'm this heavy. Like I do not have regular periods at all. Like maybe every 3 to 4 months I'll get one, and the doctors say it's all because of my weight. It's that's the whole reason why I'm having trouble with getting, being regular. And um if I ever want to have kids, if I was this weight, like even if I tried, it would nothing would happen. Like I couldn't. So that's scary. That's one of my main motivations for doing the surgery is because I want to be healthy enough to have kids soon. So yeah. And I did buy a diet minder journal. I totally forgot to bring it. I should have. I'm not at my house right now. I'm at my boyfriend's house. So um, maybe my next video I'll definitely, try my best to remember. And it's a really cool journal. You guys should look it up. It's at Barnes& and Noble. It's called Diet Minder Journal. Um, yeah. And let's see. I've been keeping up with other people's videos, Melly May and Gracie Elliott especially. Um, so if you have, if you're making videos, I'd love to subscribe to you. So just leave the link down below, and I'll look you guys up. I like this little support group. It's really awesome to be making these videos, and building the support group, because you know that you're not in it alone. There's other people going through the same thing. You got, your surgery family, kind of the family that the people that are having surgery around the same date. You guys are going through the same process around the same time. It's pretty cool. Um, Even you could be across the country and you're still connected in that way, which is awesome. So yeah, that's my update. My next video will probably be for my pre-op appointment, which is July 31st. So I'll make a video for that. And that'll be less than 2 weeks from now. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I'm gonna do this. It's all about mindset. So it's like, if you are telling yourself you can do this, you can do it. If you are telling yourself you can't do it, then you are sabotaging yourself. Like, that's as simple as it gets. And I know I can do this. I know it's the right choice for me. I get a lot of judgments from other people, especially when I tell them, people that I maybe haven't talked to in a while. I'll be like, yeah, so I'm doing this surgery in 2 weeks. And they'll be like, are you sure that's the right for you? Like, that's a really big surgery. You don't really need it. And I'm like, you can't really tell me what I need. You don't really know me like that. And they try to just talk you out of it. And you have to be strong enough in your decision to say, this is the right decision for me. Like, you may be trying to help me, but I know what's best for me, and this is the way to go. So there you go. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks, and I look forward to hearing from all of you in the comments. It gets me super excited. I'm like a giant little fangirl. Like, when I flip out that, oh my gosh, they're doing the same surgery, or they're having it the same day as me, or the same time, and or maybe they're already in the process and I get to learn from your experience. I love it. So yeah, shoot me your videos down below, comment, like, subscribe to me, and I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks. Bye.